Stability was shocking. Positions thought secure, hidden bunkers, reverse slopes, or dugouts, were suddenly vulnerable. No terrain was safe from the plunging arcs of mortar shells. The Pacific battlefield was unlike Europe. It was not rolling farmland or wide plains, but tangled jungle, volcanic ridges, and coral atolls. Visibility was often measured in yards, not miles. Direct fire weapons lost much of their effectiveness in this environment. Mortars thrived in it. The high arching trajectory allowed shells to bypass obstacles and drop precisely into areas shielded from conventional fire. A Japanese squad dug into a hillside bunker could be safe from rifles or machine guns, but not from mortars. Shells rained down vertically, finding enemies who believed themselves protected. In the jungles of New Guinea, American mortars became indispensable. Patrols advancing through thick vegetation often encountered sudden ambushes. Machine guns hidden in the trees cut down advancing infantry, until mortar teams setting up quickly in clearings lobbed rounds over the canopy. The shells not only broke ambushes but created openings for American forces to push forward. On tiny islands like Tarawa or Peleliu, where space was cramped and defenses were layered, mortars became even more valuable. Artillery fire from ships offshore could devastate surface positions, but Japanese defenders were dug into caves and underground bunkers. Mortars, fired from close range, penetrated these hidden strongholds with relentless barrages. The terrain magnified the weapon's psychological effect. Jungle acoustics made it impossible to determine direction. Echoes bounced through trees, making the source of fire untraceable. To the Japanese infantrymen, death seemed to come from nowhere, reinforcing the sense of helplessness. The American mortar was more than a battlefield tool. It was a product of careful engineering and design. The M2 60mm and M1 81mm mortars embodied simplicity, portability, and deadly precision. Each mortar consisted of a smoothbore tube, a bipod, and a base plate. The crew dropped a shell down the tube, striking a fixed firing pin at the base. Within seconds, the round shot skyward in a perfect arc, before descending with devastating force. What made them remarkable was how quickly they could be deployed and how accurate they were in the hands of trained crews. The 80mm mortar, in particular, became legendary. With a maximum range of over 3,000 yards, it could hit targets far beyond rifle reach. American manufacturers ensured a steady supply of shells, from high explosive to smoke and illumination rounds. This flexibility meant that the same weapon could blind enemy positions, light up night assaults, or